let's talk about a happier player. Can we do that, Ice? Can we talk about a
Yes,
happier
let's do
player?
it. Someone happy and exciting and that jumps and twists and turns.
There we go. There we go, Ice. I'm talking about Ja Morant, right? This man did not one, but two switch hands 360 moves in Brooklyn the other night. It's a game that they lost, but I think, Ice, from the standpoint of, we've missed that from Ja Morant. The shoulder surgery last year, the suspension of 25 games. You're talking about one of the most athletic players the NBA has seen come into the league in some time. You're talking about a mix of, Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose, Allen Iverson, that exciting brand of basketball that's actually winning basketball. Like, his scoring is down a little bit, but his assists are up. His turnovers are also up, which I think is just a function of him playing again. But when you got Desmond Bane scoring, Jaren Jackson scoring, Zach Edey being the surprise that he is, Memphis is going to be something to be reckoned with once they figure it out. They're 4-4 right now. But I just think in a world of three-pointers, I think it's just really cool to see somebody going to the bucket and dunking on folks, or at least looking like he's going to dunk on you, and then he turns his body in a reverse 360 and winds up on the other side of the rim.
It's like just so much finesse. I saw a tweet the other day that said, when it's all said and done, Ja Morant may have the best highlight tape we've ever seen in the NBA. And I think that is becoming very fair to say. You said we missed his game. Like, yeah, we just missed the excitement. We just missed seeing somebody do something that we haven't seen anybody else do. I think that's what's so unique about Ja and his energy, but especially on the team that he's on and the young, kind of energy that they have behind them. I feel like it's just, when you see the content and you're watching the games, just such an easy team to root for almost, especially behind Ja. So I feel like he's just flourishing. I think he's flourishing. He's on the court. I agree with you about his turnovers. I think at times I've seen him play a bit too fast, but he has the ability, I believe, and the growth and maturity to manage that and to not still be out of control. I think he has the ability to manage that. And like you said, when you're coming back from being out for so long and injury, you just got a lot of ramped up energy. You're just ready to unleash all the time. And so sometimes you're flipping the ball.
Look, the way that we talk about Anthony Edwards now, like America's darling, America's sweetheart, everything that Ant does is cool. That was the way we thought about Ja Morant until he started playing with guns and was telling us that he was playing with guns. That was supposed to be, someone said it to me on Twitter the other day, and they were like, man, Ja Morant and Ant should be playing together on Christmas. They should, except you didn't know if you could trust Ja Morant when you were making these schedules. But now, if you feel like you can trust Ja Morant to stay off of Instagram and keep everything at bay, yeah, the NBA should get behind that. Like that, like he has an excitement and a skill that is marketable, even though he's playing in Memphis, and that's, one of the smaller markets in the league. I still think that is something that the league, once it decides to trust him again, right? It's still very early in the process. Anything can happen when it comes to trusting folks, y'all. But so far, I want to see Ja Morant. He's still must-see TV for me.